To the fourth match of the A stream, Ence versus FURIA, a best of one on Vertigo, and Snappy's got something to say about it.
Yeah, I can barely hear myself think out here. It has been the FURIA waiting room all day long. In the middle of that last match, they were doing FURIA chants, and we get Vertigo, which is so special. I mean, it's a map that FURIA have been playing for a long time. They've taken some big wins on it, and Ence have also loved it. So what happens now? Drop will trade 1-for-1, keeping the advantage to the CT side for the time being, but it was never the plan to get the bomb down over here. And now it's time for the ultimate space creator to get involved. Art, he finds his kill.
Down goes Diha.
They're a bit slow behind him, however.
Madden gushed. Art's gonna be racking up kills here. Needs the reload. Valda's pushing. Sunpius comes through with the kill. Yuri looking to control it. Where the hell's Queserado? He's flanking, coming around from elevator. Valda seems to know he is pinched because the bomb goes back, but Queserado holding
the
no
flank can come in, and this is actually a position, depending on where Drop decides to put the bomb down, we'll know where Queserado wants to come in on the lurk.
Sunpius wastes no time.
It might be the prerogative here for Drop to try to stay alive if Queserado is going to come in through mid. We don't know yet.
He's pressed in.
Oh, full flank now.
Frag grenade for Queserado. Maybe damage could be instrumental. We've got 2 smoke grenades, of course, for Ence. And there's the contact made. Sunpius right to the headshot. Pushes the pressure onto Queserado, who has been playing out of his mind for more than a month at this point. But with that tap-on bomb, you see the desperation come through.
Oh, he's
now Sunpius is going to stick, and Diha just senses him inside that smoke, hones in on him, and with the rifles, Ence will turn this tail back, as this will not be easy. Don't think for a moment that...
Together, I think with,
barely any health.
8 health left over.
Listen, man, 2 of these 2 CTs could just get completely pushed over. A single bullet will get the job done on Valda and Sunpius. Valda slides out. Yuri unsuspectingly falls down to it. And now it's Queserado looking for the clutch.
He was an immortal form in Challenger stage, but on 34 HP, you think no way.
They're already starting to pressure him with bullets. They whiz by. Sunpius starts to walk up. Oh, no, not this time. And with time to defuse.
Well, let's see.
Hold on.
Maybe they...
Wait.
Something happens. Okay.
We're good.
I think we're good.
Valda's going to find Ence's first round. And, well, Queserado, again, you know, had a chance, but felt like with that flank, they knew for certain the action. Ence's first round win on the board by way of retake. Don't forget as well, right? They do that with just the 1 M4 over towards that B site. They collect the weapons from it. They get back over towards A, but Snappy gets caught out by Yuri.
Yeah, lurking around the smoke on A ramp. It's not a weird spot to be in, and that's why Yuri decided to toss a few bullets in his direction. Up here, Sunpius finds his 1 before the smoke plumes.
Molly on the opposite end, so utility blocking off both sides of middle. This is creating a great pocket for Drop to play in, but Flash interrupts his engagement.
Yeah, but they've got the CTs believing it's going to be the B site. No decisions have been made quite yet. We've seen some enormous rotations from the T side, and it looks like, yeah, they are going to swing back in the other direction. Happy to keep Valda in the same spot, ready to spot from heaven. Of course, they've already seen him do this.
Right.
But Drop, he gets a kill inside of middle as the lurker.
Yeah, too many bodies over towards mid, so they'd go prying in front for information. Caught victim by Drop posted on top of smoke. Last time Valda held this, but his opponents were low HP. This time, he's caught with a nade out. It's gonna underhand the frag. Negligible damage. Queserado doesn't give a damn. Rushes in, goes for plant. Molly at his feet. Time starting to become an issue.
No further smokes.
Nope. Gotta wait that out. Need to wait. Luckily for them, smoke's still up on elevator. They press as Sunpius drop. Valda back in with another kill. He's been pretty big on the A site. Drop though.
I'm not surprised, but he does his job. And he came from FURIA Academy, which was not really promising outside of him for a long time. They took on the ambitious role of trying to create another type of FURIA with a similar play style.
Madden walks away, posts up. Nice reposition here from Madden, and even better is Snappy on the aggression. Look at this, Madden comes in, chomps down, Drop. Valda, he wants a piece of this puzzle. Trying to piece it all together, and sure enough, everything is here for the taking. Snappy's gonna come back. That's 2 more kills for him, and Ence obliterate FURIA.
Yeah.
Have halfway up that ramp. I mean, fights on short, top ramp, and then just that follow through to give no chance to FURIA.
It was the three-pronged aggression that made sure that FURIA, as they were moving forward, as you should in Counter-Strike, try to find your fights this way. They do a good job of being proactive, but never really.
Sight comes to an end. Great grenade damage already out for Ence. Looking to soften up FURIA as they try to press their way through middle, and they have gotten beyond it somewhat. Art, ooh, more nade damage. He's lucky to even be alive. He stands still, and Valda ends him. There's a chase deep into CT, but all is going well here for Ence. Yuri back with some damage. Gonna hear that reload close left, but it draws him into Snappy, and so there's layers here for Ence on the mid hold, and everything there for FURIA. Every step of the way was costly.
Hold on, that's very expensive.
Yeah,
and,
I'll hold my breath.
That's Snappy and Sunpius low, almost dying in one spray. quesorato thinking, where could the next duel come from? And Sunpius in this patience again. Not looking to give him an inch, just cutting off the rotation through CT to B. Looking to reinforce if he's needed. But no mistakes so far from quesorato, or sorry, from Ence. And quesorato, well, he'll take matters into his own hands. Wrapping around, and I'm sure they're terrified of him. He moves slow, but with conviction.
Just trying to piece it together.
Oh my God, he actually did turn in that direction. Diha, he gets
Yuri, quesorato holds bomb, and Valda
they have no idea.
Starting to press in. That's an early death. Snappy's gonna get caught in the open here, but Sunpius already helping out from down beneath. It's an all-in from FURIA on the ramp that continues to cost them bodies.
Yeah, the guns aren't great. I mean, quesorato does have his AK. He's walking this back, and Art is trying to sell a fake, split the CTs up, and they are biting. They've seen FURIA rotate all the way to B enough times that they're trying to cut this off, which means it's Madden V2 on A. Gun goes to the more fully health player in Arts, and they'll have now some time to try to work towards the site while there's one player here. So they set in place one move to build the tension of the round, and they have forced the rotator spot in from Madden, but he's got the two most important pieces of utility you could ask for.
Even if this bomb goes down, it's still a desperate spot for FURIA, so.
And they don't have a smoke to stop the molly.
Nope.
He's actually not in the spot to nade, though. The post-plant nades are not going to come in. He should be in heaven.
It goes down.
Instead, he'll just walk out. Oh.
Art caught exposed, and then those utilities that could have stopped the bomb plant should now stop this round from falling into the hands of FURIA. But quesorato, it's low health. Oh, and he drops Madden to 2 HP, but what do you know? Easy retake as far as Ence are concerned. It just scares me that, you know, all this frantic fighting goes down on the
timing matters. You walk back through this. They're not actually smoking.
Oh.
They're not smoking this entrance, and look at the feet getting shot off right now. Madden working hard for that. But it's not just about hard work.
It's the first shot in. He's got the damage advantage, follows through. Both players blasting at the kneecaps, and quesorato walks away with 4 HP. Yuri's patience pays off, and now Ence, with everything invested in this one, have been splattered. quesorato just fell to his death. Don't worry about it.
Huh.
For the cause.
For the cause, yes.
For the cause.
It's a blood sacrifice to imbue his teammates with some more power.
The gods are pleased. Look, I'm getting nervous. The bomb's still down here at the bottom of A. Okay, all good. Art finds his way around the smoke.
Now this would be a crazy round. Sunpius, 1-on-4 situation with time.
They'll go B.
Yeah, they have the B side open. He's gonna try to look for kills if he can find them. No one exchanging glances right now. Okay, and now Sunpius with this can think about what to do next. And for FURIA, I think the next step is two things. It is falling to the pressure, right? We know that they can actually take big wins versus big teams. When I was on Talking Counter podcast with Sponge, Yanko, and Moses the other day, I talked about this.
Flash goes deep to CT. Counter-terrorists continuing to apply that pressure. Snappy coming at this so that he's busy. And sure enough, it works. 2 kills from Snappy. Fresh magazine in. Ready for another. He's got no support here at the moment. No teammate, but does he need one? Snappy finding that 3rd kill and pushing all the pressure onto the shoulders of Yuri. He's worried about that flank. It's been so long and still nobody else has showed up. Where the hell are they? Back towards CT and mid. That's where.
They're not in a position to rush this bomb down as it gets planted. 40 seconds, Yuri. Will he even fake plant? No. He thinks and he knows based on the tendencies of Ence that they will give him space here, but they've also been good at coordinating on the retakes.
Sampayas to the left, goes down first. Yuri now headhunting as Valdo works forward, and he's got himself both kills.
What was that adjustment?
That's Yuri, baby! Valda, he's still inside of the short pocket. That's a CT molly he has to run back from, but Valda's still fighting.
Oh my god, Art saw him, turned away, and now Valda got 2 kills, and it's made this a 4-on-3 situation, but look what happens every single time.
You leave a crack in the armor, and FURIA will flood through it. However, it's not as though they went sprinting into B, so they don't have these deep positions. Diha with the deagle, dropped, and now quesorado able to cross into that site. Bomb inbound. It's been dropped for the time being. They're going to press in. They're going to kill Madden first, or so they thought. It will not come for free. Safe gets the cover. Continues to work forward. Bomb on his back. And they feel like they've got Sampayas pinned because sure enough, he is stuck. And now swiftly swept away. Bomb will go down. It's a 1 versus 2 here for Valda. He's the reason that Ence had any life in this round to begin with. Now, last post plant, there was nobody coming in from this flank, despite how much time had passed. Now, we have Valda on it. And we can see Safe turning back and forth, but that can make it awkward. The crosshair readjustment with the op. It's now been confirmed and spotted, and there's no kit for Valda. He does get the first kill fast. Safe down. quesorado up next. And what do you know? It's another one for FURIA. In fact, as Ence's individuals look like they had heated up and caught up, but again, it's 4 rounds at the start of the half. It's 5 rounds at the end of the half. It was just that middle of the pack that went well for Ence.
When we look back on the big game, the opener for the challenger stage, FURIA went to overtime and lost, and it looked really bad. They only got 3 rounds on T side. Oof. And of course, that matched Big, but it didn't win them the game because in overtime, Big pulled it together. But FURIA here, 10 rounds on T side. Obviously, night and day difference, showing that they've improved on what they already knew. This map for Ence has been interesting. They've lost it twice recently outside of Eternal Fire. They don't really have any big wins, in fact.
quesorado gets Gush, but check dropout inside. Next to the wood wall. Ooh, quesorado, little bits of HP, but a big punch nonetheless. And he's not able to finish off the stairs players. So we've got Ence up the B ramp into the site with bomb down. Yuri and Safe. Ooh, looking to come through with what could be a critical early clutch. You pick this up, all of a sudden it seems like smooth sailing.
Release.
Smoke up for Yuri, throws it on top. And this is no gun round. This is going to be pistols to try and spam through if desperation sinks in. But it's also no kit. So sure enough, Valda starts to pop off with the Glock. CT's pressing in, and Safe with Yuri.
Kind of invented a lot of stuff. We still use the art smoke every day for all the top teams, and pushing down the ramp became normal because of him. But the trade from another player, actually from the Heaven player, and drops HE, keeps us into a 4-4 situation. We've seen the bomb down twice now, and that peak is insane from Diha, man.
Just dirty.
It's very hard to get a shoulder peek off and trick quesorado.
Drops up.
Whoa.
Slides through. He slides through, and Snappy's going to get blindsided again. Problematic.
Oh my God.
Drops, found it. Back at it, and Madden, well, he slipped through. Back in with an answer. 18 health left over. Sampayas on the opposite end of the map has to slowly crawl over, but he will not get here in time to save Madden, nor this round, you'd think. But he's going to give it the old college try. Sampayas into CT, dropped by Art, and FURIA take themselves forward to 13.
Wow, he just lingered.
Close. Diha stuck in this corner. I mean, he's got nowhere to run. He's going to peek instead, and that's going to feed one to quesorado. There's another incendiary.
The bomb isn't planted yet.
No, sir, because they burned it off.
Oh my God,
and now it gets
it's in the
dropped.
open.
This is a 2 versus 4. Ence made it possible off of the Tech 9s. Madden further back, again in with another kill, but quesorado, can you clutch? Snappy's got him honed in as he climbs over top. Snappy's by the box, and
This could be final seconds for them, especially thinking about what their money's going to look like if they lose this round.
Madden's going to skirt around the smoke. They have left openings for Ence. That much undeniable. Molly down on Snappy. He's forced back. Chipped to 68. Utility pressure a constant, but Madden will still manage to get into the sandbags. Little wallbang damage, but it actually goes both ways, and Valda ends up on the bottom of the fight. Madden's still hunting, burned away into the open. Safe will find that. And Ence, you can try your absolute damnedest to press in, but even the MP9 seemingly finds its mark. Valda yet to get a chance. It is just constant bombardment from utility, from peaks, from the pressure. Furia all ready to fight. Every single player in position. Incendiary again. It's the same problem that Madden had, but now it's Diha instead. Taken down to 20. Woo. They'll limp into this bomb site still with a chance, but with the bomb down at the dirt, safe, he's low, snappy, dropped by Yuri, as yet again Furia just turn Ence around. Hell, nice tap. Gotta give it where it's due. But Diha, just a massive ask. He would need the ace in the 1v4. This is going to be Furia sitting on an early victory. 15-5, 10 match points.
And all they have to do is tighten up a little bit for the anti-eco upgrade. The money isn't quite there. Oh, and Arc goes down quick.
Yeah, D has been doing his job and then some, playing as best he can to try and stop this. Nicely done from Sunpayas. Presses into smoke, finds that little gap.
Yeah, they've actually got to think about this. I mean, Furia, I mean, they could try to play it aggressively if they'd like to, but this is a powerful spot already that Ence have found themselves in, and they'll end up having to save this next round.
So maybe you just call it quits. I don't know. Safe tries to pressure, and with nothing found, you'd think just cut your losses. So be it. Give them a sixth. What is it in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah. And that's the thing, they're being relentless. They're still pushing A ramp every single round, happy to do it. This time they drop B. A cool chaos drop with the MP9. There are just so many outs for Furia in this game. Every single type of round has been won so far in both halves. And when it comes to the pressure men, it looks like Ence are the ones who are pressured. They clearly showed it in the first few rounds. They haven't had any of the clutches. They haven't had any of the retakes or denied post plants or anything like that. And a lot of
hard as he does. Sunpayas doesn't seem to see it. No, sir. It's 2 kills in for Furia. Madden on the recovery. You've got to bring it back. But guess what? It's not just Art who presses in. It's not just Safe. It's not just Yuri. It's the entirety of Furia. And it's a Furia